And remember, you deserve rest time. You deserve to enjoy good things in your life by taking breaks when it's needed. Don't run yourself in the ground to prove a point to yourself or others. This is necessary to achieve anything you want in your life. So normalize resting. Make that time for yourself, and you will see evolution and growth within your journey. Welcome to the Essence of True Self podcast, where we affirm I am the son of my creation. Here I focus on mindfulness, limiting belief, self-care, spirituality, and overall becoming your true self. I'm your host, Oriana, a book, tea, and self-development lover. I give you tips and tricks of what I learned on my self-development journey so you can apply to yours. If you're interested, keep listening. Hey, welcome back to the Essence of True Self podcast. I'm your host, Oriana, and I hope your week, your day, your evening is going pretty well. If not, of course, I'm sending you love and light in this time. And yeah, before we get into anything, of course, we go do some breathing and say our affirmations. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And now we're going to get into our affirmations. I am the son of my creation. I am the son of my creation. I am the son of my creation. I hope they bring you back into the present moment, ground you, recenter yourself into this present moment and being open and receptive of what message I have for you. And as you can tell by the title, stop being a busybody. Just straight into it. Stop being a busybody. We feel like we have to always be busy all the time to feel like we're achieving something, but we don't have to always be busy. I feel like on my spiritual journey, on my self-development journey, to become a better person, I had to learn to not always be a busybody. I feel like I had to do everything all the time, all at once, and feeling like I'm not doing enough because I'm not doing anything, and feeling like I have to always do something to feel satisfied inside to do something, but it's not the case. God, source, universe, spirit have taught me to be patient, relax, be in the present moment, just doing things that just relax my mind instead of always have to be moving and grooving and always doing something. And I feel like that's what we have to learn in this time, and pretty much learn how to slow down and take a breather and just be and just chill and not feel guilty of just being. You know what I'm saying? Just learn how to just stay in the motion of things and just allow things to move around you while you're in stillness. Stillness is key to gain clarity, new ideas, new perspective on life. If you're constantly moving, you always missing the signs. You always focus on the next thing, so you're not seeing the signs that God, universe, source is trying to send to you. So stop being a busybody. Stop moving so quickly and not realizing that the life in front of you, when you're always moving and grooving, you're not seeing that the beautiful life that's in front of you. Like, for example, when we have an absent parent, because they always busy and always moving and trying to pretty much put the food on the table and pay the bills and everything, but really as a kid you really want that person to be there, that parent to be there, be present with you. See that as yourself. Your inner child is waiting for you to be present with them, to be in the present moment, to just be still, just to relax. I know this adult life, this college life, whatever life you living right now, it's always about moving and grooving. And social media and society tell us we are lazy for just being still. And I just be like, Laziness is not even a word. They made up a word to make us feel bad because we got to feel like we're doing something all the time. When you think of it like that, it kind of shifts your mindset to be like, oh, I don't really need to be doing too much. I could do just enough and get by. And when I want to do a lot, I can do a lot. When I don't want to do a lot, I don't have to. I can relax. I can be at peace. I can be chilling, watching TV, and laying down. Eating my favorite snacks, reading a nice book, journaling, grooving and dancing. Whatever makes you feel like you're not moving all the time, being busy all the time. Whatever brings you peace and groundedness in this time. That is the key to gain peace and duality in your practice, in your daily routine, in life in general. When you feel like you just have all this anxiety because you got so much stuff to do, slow down. Just stop. Just stop doing it. Just stop at that moment and just sit and relax, and the clarity will come to you. Promise you that. It will come to you. When I was always busy, I was wondering like why wasn't I getting any ideas? Why wasn't I figuring out what a sufficient plan to do next? Because I'm always busy trying to figure out what to do next and be rushing to do it. And we don't have to rush. We don't have to do all the things that we have to feel like we have to rush to do. If you feel like you have to rush to do, take a pause, take a breather, sit with yourself, lay with yourself, let yourself be. A lot of people cope with just laying down and going to sleep. Take a nap. I'm not a napper, but if I have to take a nap and I'm exhausted, I will. Like, don't be hard on yourself. Don't feel guilty just by relaxing and chilling and being with yourself or whoever you want to be with, just to be relaxing and chilling and be cuddled up in a blanket with a book or something. Enjoy those moments. Savor those moments with yourself. Because you don't always get those moments when you have so much shit going on. Honestly. But that's my done of my little rambling. We're going to get into the bullet points and go ahead and get this episode going. Okay? Let's get into it. Bullet point 1. Most of the time we are busy because we trying to avoid something within us. It's really stopping us from growing and elevating. We live in a society that tells us that we are lazy when we are not doing something. But really, being a busybody all the time is not really a good thing. And don't let society tell you otherwise. They normalize this so we can work in a system that doesn't serve our desires in life because it serves the system that we live in. But what's that really solving within us? Nothing. And I just feel like this was just the playing the game of society to tell us we have to do something and be working all the time to feel like we're achieving something so it can feed their needs, the higher up needs. But really, what about you? What about how you're feeling? And we always avoid that. What about how we feeling? And a lot of times we don't want to see within us because it's so scary. But really, it's not scary. When you face yourself and love on yourself and show up for yourself and feel those emotions that comes up or those feelings or those ideas that comes up, this is time for you to heal it and release it. Because when we holding and pent up on a lot of things on us and feel like we have to constantly be busy all the time, you're avoiding what's really going on within you. You don't have to do that. And I feel like I was doing it all the time to avoid what's happening within me. So I've been busy all the time, be going out with friends all the time, drinking, smoking, all kinds of stuff that didn't even serve my spirit, my mind, my soul, like at all. And once I took that minute to just stop and just relax and just be, because I think I did that once I started my journey. I did that for like 6 months to a year, like just to slow down. And then, of course, the idea of starting a podcast and things that I want to do that I'm passionate about doing comes easily and effortless to me. And I don't feel bad by resting because it's going to get done regardless. But not doing it right now is not going to stop you from really achieving whatever you want to do. And that was the thing that I had to tell myself multiple times to feel like I was okay, to nurture myself, to hold myself in those moments when I feel like I have to do so much. And you don't. You don't have to do too much. Whatever you see about yourself, twist it and shift it and allow that peace moment to be with you. Because a lot of times we don't want to be by ourselves when we're so busy. Really, we're not alone. We just by ourselves. We just with ourselves. And a lot of times we don't like our own company, so we go seek it everywhere else or stay busy. But make that time to make the quality time with yourself worth it. Because when you always have people in your life, you don't have time for yourself. And when you with people all the time, you feel drained because you're not spending time with yourself to re-pour into your own cup. So reflect on that to see what the real root issue of being busy all the time. Bullet point 2. Are you looking for a spiritual self development community? And are you looking for a tribe that helps you grow and elevate your mind, but also have a witchy spirituality aspect of it? If you really want that, check out my Patreon, and it'll be in the description box below. And it's all about becoming your true self. If you want to work together as a team or like a community to help us elevate, we'll be doing book clubs, spiritual practices, what's the differences about spirituality and religion, and being more open-minded about other cultures and belief, while we read witchy books as well from our witchy girls out there to pretty much get into the herbalism of life and living life in a ever evolving way. But if you really want to tap into the Patreon, it's in the link below in the show notes, the description, and I hope to see you there. Please join and we can elevate and grow together. So don't be afraid to take breaks, take naps, or just relax, because you can get a lot done just by relaxing, just by being. If you grow up in a household that tells you why you're not doing something, get up and do something, that they are projecting onto you because they don't feel like they're doing enough in their life, or they don't feel like they're doing nothing in their life. So don't allow people to continue to project on you because you're not doing what they want you to do all the time. They can also turn into something we're not doing enough in our life to relax and chill. Learn to be at ease and flow with life. And when we find the time to be relaxed and at peace and just take a moment and a break with our life, you will appreciate the ease and flow in the present moment in your life. And a lot of times we grow up in a household that tells us, why you're not doing something, get up and do something. Why is this, do this. It could be a lot. It could be a lot. But like, reprogram your subconscious. Delete those thoughts and how you was raised out of it. Of course, it's a part of your life, but shift it into something that makes you feel like you're doing something better in your life when it comes to resting. Bullet point 3. See rest as a normal activity for yourself, as a luxury, as you will. Once you normalize this will become easier for you to relax. But don't get this confused about just stop doing your goals and stop achieving what you want to desire in your life, or just be procrastinating. Create a balance in between a moment of creating and achieving your goals and resting. Because if you not taking the time to care for yourself and everything around you is not working out for you, it's time to show up for yourself. It's time to be in calm and relaxing way in your life. And when you start doing something, it doesn't make you feel bad or stressed because you're constantly doing something. So I meant to say all that to say, like, don't stop doing what you want to do in life, your desires, the things that you're actually passionate about in life, and be procrastinating, just stop doing your goals in general. Take those break in between. When you go all the time, you're not really making time to be with yourself. Your passion, of course, you showing up for yourself. But when you take rest and you normalize taking rests in between your achievements, you don't feel bad. You don't feel guilty just by resting, by chilling, just by being with yourself. Once you normalize that, it's going to be easier for you. Learn how to normalize resting. Learn how to normalize just being. Let's just be real with people when you don't feel like doing anything. A lot of times we don't want to be real with the people because we afraid they're gonna leave us or judge us for what we're doing. But that's not your problem. What other people think of you and project on you is not your problem. It's something to do with them and not you. When you show up for yourself, like resting, it becomes easier, and people who actually understand you and care for you will understand that. They will understand that. But if the person is projecting like, oh, you're being weird and stuff like that, resting is weird to you, what are you doing? Or is they resting and you understand, but when it comes to you, they be like, you can't do that. Reevaluate the people around you in your life and learn to know that not everybody is for you. Bullet point 4. I had a bad issue of constantly have to do something to feel like I'm achieving something in my life. But you can also rest and be okay with that. It took me a minute to normalize that into my life and enjoy my downtime by reading, writing, laying down, taking a nap, enjoying my stillness. Find time to do things that you love and enjoy. I'm not saying that your goals or your desires is not something you enjoy doing, but ease up a bit. Find a happy medium between what you desire and resting, being at peace, because it will pay off in the long run. Because once you run yourself into the ground, you will get nothing done. This will be burnout. Burnout happen because we always being a busybody, always consistently doing something. But learning how to be at ease with what is, you don't have to worry about anything. Pretty much all that to say. Just relax. Chill. And of course your desires and your achievement and goals are good, but learn how to do things that's a hobby that don't have to make an income, that you something that you love to do, like reading. I would say reading because I'm a reader. So just like just find those moments, those pockets full of joy of things that you love to do, a hobby. A hobby. And people that don't have a hobby won't understand. They won't understand. They'll be like, oh my God, you doing all this? Why not be multi faceted? Why not do something that you really enjoy? And then most of the time, of course, when you go out solo dates or like going to little classes, you meet people that are like minded like you and doing stuff just to try things to see what they like. Find those happy mediums. Whatever resting looks for you is just finding doing your hobbies or just laying down, eating your favorite food and watching TV. Whatever makes you feel like you are doing what you want to do. Do it. Rest. You don't have to be busy all the time, love. And remember, you deserve rest time. You deserve to enjoy good things in your life by taking breaks when it's needed. Don't run yourself in the ground to prove a point to yourself or others. This is necessary to achieve anything you want in your life. So normalize resting. Make that time for yourself, and you will see evolution and growth within your journey. And now we're going to get into the questions. Why do you feel like you need to be busy all the time? Is this a trauma response? Number 2, what action steps you can take to slow down and take a break? Number 3, do you see resting as a negative thing? If so, why? And I'm going to answer this one. I would say no, now I don't. Before, I used to think resting was a negative thing. Like, oh my God, I feel so lazy. But what is laziness? I really had to ask myself, what is laziness? It's not really a word. It's not really a word. It's somebody who created a word so we can feel bad about resting, about doing nothing. Just think about the time when life and civilization was not like the society we live in now. Those people before all this paying bills and had to pay to live. Imagine what they was doing. Living off the earth, chilling whenever they want to. Don't have to always feel like they have to do something. You don't have to do that all the time. And I had to realize that when I reprogram myself, my mind, my subconscious to see risk it as a good thing, you can be like, wow, like, what is really life? What is really life? Like, why are they making us do all this? None of this really matters. What matters is what I decide to do. And I decide to rest. And I deserve to rest. And being okay with that. So whenever you shift your mind to seeing the negative things in your life into a positive thing, your life becomes easier. You become rejuvenated. You attract like-minded people. You find peace in the simple things. Not everything has to be go, go, go all the time. And that's pretty much I had to learn that the hard way. My sister, my family seen that. Like, I am a heavy achiever, as we can tell. But at the same time, I find those moments to rest. to remind myself I am human. I can rest. I'm having a human experience, so resting is a part of that journey. So why not? Why not? Ease up a bit. Chill. Have me a nice little wine, read a book, watch some TV, and chill out. Because I used to take everything so seriously, so it was just like, child, calm down, calm down. But yeah, that was just pretty much my response to that. But I just really hope you enjoyed this episode, this video, and let me know about just liking, comment, subscribing, or sharing with somebody who needs to hear this. And of course, I'm just glad you're here. I'm grateful you're here. You are needed. You are loved. Until next time, family.